Texas 2-3.
Sam has broken the stats for this year.
It helps. The last 2 weeks, it has not been like that.
It doesn't help. His quarterback has over 1,000 yards on second place. He has 13 touchdowns on second place. And the receiving, I bet, is uglier. Okay. Jesus Christ. My receiver is having a hell of a year. He's got 22
Dude, I saw that. He
catches,
popped up.
1,000 yards, 15 touchdowns. And there's Cal Woodburn, who has double the yards and double the touchdowns. And third best receiver is also Sam's.
That guy sucks, though. I don't think you have to... I posted our thing. Yeah, that other guy had 11 yards against me. Me and Austin kind of shut him down offensively.
Yeah, I mean, have you started streaming yet? You have.
Yeah.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium.
Oh, they got a fucking longhorn. That makes sense.
Burnt orange crowd is ready to help Texas hook 'em. And
running
boy,
on the
do we
field.
have a fun one ahead.
All right, well, I'm definitely not getting ranked after this
Target
game.
on their back, going on their road and
If they're
ready
playing
to
1-4
stake
New Mexico State.
As we'll see the number 4 team in the
Ryan
country,
says
the
I'm the only one
23
watching
win.
it. Not
Taking
Ryan,
on a
Austin says
squad
that.
hoping to prevent another
That would make more
loss
sense
this
if,
week, the Texas Longhorns.
Hey, we're Johnny Barrett's bitch ass up.
I really thought I would get ranked after beating a rival.
It's crazy because you're not even mentioned in like the also receiving vote section.
Really?
Jesus. And it says NC State, but I'm assuming it's NC State.
Yeah. I don't know how Liberty has been ranked, and I haven't.
If it helps, they are now currently.
That's good, because they were 3-2, and their best win was against like a team in Mike's division.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game, so who do you look for? The tight end, and there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
I think I play Florida State next week, so that's gonna suck.
Yeah, but if you beat them though,
To the ground with the back.
Yeah, they're top 10
They
now.
make the stop after a gain of 3 to the
whoa!
31.
The Texas running back. You got to hear this name. The Texas running back, and if this is a real person, great name. The Texas running back is named Quintravion Wisner.
I hope that's
He's
real.
a senior. He's real. Because seniors at this point would still be real people, right?
To continue
I think so.
they want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Back to throw, it's Owens.
Oh, okay.
Got his man in the middle. He's there to make the stop.
Damn,
but
Texas.
The damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the
It's
throw
all
and
good.
catch. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Longhorns are flying down the field. They'll put the tight end in motion. Out of the
tackle.
shotgun, they go to the ground.
What is that?
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Jesus
He's
Christ,
all
what was
the way
that
down to
throw?
the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First and 10. Wide out in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moore. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Longhorns are threatening in the red zone. They'll ride the hot hand. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it behind the line. It's Bell. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
They'll go to the ground. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that'll put the first points of the game.
His defense is kind of killing me.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Tulane's offense will have its first possession of the game. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because
all my
both
players
these
got
teams
ice
have
cubes.
locked down corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Yeah, if I'm a quarterback in this game, I am taking a calculated risk if I'm thrown towards one of these two dudes, because you're just asking to get picked off.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Do you think that was a straight go, or they just sort of went with gut feel as to whether the defense was going to relax on that 4th and 1?
I don't know, but I know this. As a coach, I'm not giving a lot of freedom from gut will on the own side of the field if we're going to go for it on 4th down. I think they probably understood, listen, it's 4th and 1. I like our chances to get 1 yard, and they went for it, and by the way, they got it.
Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
Let's block.
They
Thanks.
bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Scrambling away. He's going to take off. At the 20, he's got space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
And this is why offenses are so hard to stop. When you have such great playmakers at the quarterback spot, 3rd down, if people are covered, what can he do?
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Greenway.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. 7, Texas. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Offense set on first down. The give to the back. And maybe they want
Drop
to try
target.
somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Safe completion on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after
Hey,
putting up positive yardage
Dude,
there.
the Texas player ran onto my sideline, and one of my assistant coaches picked him up and threw him back into the field. That's awesome.
I've never seen that before.
Hey, get your bitch ass out of here. Big play.
Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass.
Good sack.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
When QBs are able to do this and just pull it down after he's sat back there in the pocket a little bit and go make plays, so frustrating for a defense. If I blitz and play man-to-man, nobody's looking at the QB. He can make a big play. If I sit back, he can still scramble, run up, and get a big...
He lost one down the sideline. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there.
Nice.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tulane.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to
struggling?
locate the football, snag
No,
it
I'm-
out of the
I'm
air.
doing
This
fine.
guy
It's
now
just-
has 5 receiving touchdowns.
I do annoying things.
And the extra point is good, and they
Like,
have an
clear touchdown,
11-point lead.
just press the
A
wrong
very
button.
efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Texas offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit.
And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Motion from the offense. The give on the counter. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
It's a really nice looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Okay, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, in this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
And he is greeted and knocked down in the backfield. A negative play for this offense. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their... Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got room on the return. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal.
And I'm losing. Okay, I should have.
Touchdown, Texas!
Shut up. I should shut up.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the move from inside his 5.
Do I get an award if I don't throw a single pick on the year?
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's
I'll go for that.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. To the air on first down. On the run, fire.
Fuck, what am I doing?
They intercept it. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Looking to throw, it's Owens. Quickly complete.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
They'll throw it on first down.
The pick.
And that ball is picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late. And as the result, the defense gets the INT.
At the 15, he's loose. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Trying to find his man on first down. He's going up top. He's got it on the right. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Throwing right.
Oh!
It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Little touch pass to the receiver. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting it.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the
I don't know
half,
what fucking
you want to
abilities it says
execute
in the
and then
kicker
punch it in physically
know.
on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Mexico State is not real.
Are you samming them?
And he's going to bring it out.
Almost. It's not quite that bad because they don't press every play, but it is about to be 70-3.
Have to be efficient, put some points on the board before the break. Out of the gun. The running back has it.
For the past 4 drives in a row, I started with the ball on their turn.
Way up to the 19-yard
I don't know what's
line.
going on with their offense, but
We played 2
Christ.
quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime
Halftime is
update.
21-17 in Texas.
And the Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Fires downfield.
Fuck!
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
I gotta
Tulane
stop
forced to
targeting
send
my
out the punt unit.
quarterback last year on 3rd down passes.
That's the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last
He
week.
was open.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Off play action on 1st down.
Good.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Owens. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Ball in the air, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 30. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to, you know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that 1st down. He does there. That's why he creates the turnover.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. Now on the move. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field.
Brian is
Great
slippery!
job situation and building on that lead.
Man, imagine
And
being
the extra point
my
is
parent,
good, and they
20,
have an
24-year-old
11-point
son
lead.
in his bedroom about
And let's
slippery
check in with
Brian.
Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in
I've
and
had
week
better
out,
looks.
guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Kentucky is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing inside Rupp Arena with the Cats. They're up by 18 over Alabama.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The official...
Yo,
Hey.
what's up?
7
the
to
coach
3.
accepts it, they will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Yeah, I wish I watched that entire game to
Pull
see
down for the
what
tackle.
actually happened. Because, like, 144 points in 5-minute quarters is insane.
Here comes the offense on second down.
Very nutty.
Power
me
football
out. Let
with
me
the
through.
run. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the 8-yard. That play just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Fuck. Texas can run the fucking football, man.
You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon.
I'm gonna look at the
He's so
roster.
good in Space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Dropping back, it's Owens. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down.
Yeah, okay. This guy's 92 overall.
Yeah,
Gets it out quickly.
it's quite good.
They
He's
make
like
the
14
stop right there.
or
Good
13
pickup,
for
but
90.
still short of the first down. That was a really nice catch and an even better.
I mean, hey, if you
run
injure him,
after the grab.
their backup's only
Get the ball
78.
to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's
Holy
tackle fast, and you watch, you can run away from those
Right, he
linebackers
just
or safeties.
can't stretch his stuff.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power.
Their
and he's got the
receivers-
first down. The Longhorns come
their
to the
receivers are
line with a
fast.
new set of downs.
Yeah, they're not
Right
exactly
back to
using
the
it.
well.
I mean, they're running it down
They-
the throat.
they
so-
should.
Goal line. Gets it all the way
This
The
is
to
receivers on
like
the
a
roster,
2-yard line.
93, 97, 91, 96, 99, 97, 98, 95, 93.
Gives them momentum. The give.
They should probably get on that.
He works his way.
I mean, the
ever
rushing's
closer
working.
all the way down to the
So
1
maybe
yard
you're just like,
line.
alright, fuck it.
Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal.
Oh yeah, their O-line is loaded.
Trying to
Let
punch
me
it in.
tackle. Oh, I'm making a goal line stand though.
Solid stop by this
Third and goal.
sophomore. What will the offense dial
Like that
up on
running back.
third and goal?
Okay, their whole team is loaded.
Trying to surge it in.
Okay, they scored.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They'll line up to go
Have you
for
seen their right outside linebacker's name yet?
What is it?
Cuts into the lead.
Jesus McCracken.
And man, they
What-
need it.
what am I supposed to do against that,
Something
Ryan?
go Right, listen, still down, but this is a great start.
5-point
to get back
game,
in this
1
ball
minute
game.
left in the third.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Where's number 48? That's crazy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh, am I housing this?
Through the line.
No, I don't have the line
Got a
speed.
little room. Oh, returns like that just swing the momentum. Almost took it to the house. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play.
Oh, my God.
Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back and forth type game. So a lot to process and
They
think
don't target the running back.
On second down, just keeps firing.
Come on, get in there. Here,
Makes
touchdown.
the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
he's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense.
God damn, they can just run the rock. Like, I
Was
get,
made at the 28 after
Yeah.
a pickup of 3.
Small game.
It's tiring.
I know, but
Tiring
again,
process.
the defense knows
They
he's
are
gotta
down
run
by,
the football. He's willing
12
to run the
now, though.
football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game.
Oh, shit.
You got to do a lot of this.
took that. What?
Grab near the marker. It's Washington. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They'll They'll snap it from the 36. They got a first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Bell. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Unloads quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the
I should
first
have
down.
ranked. This is bullshit.
Trying to move the sticks on third down.
Yeah.
There's 4 2-0 teams in ACC. Clemson is ranked 3. Florida State ranked 11. Georgia Tech ranked 7. And then me.
Let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Yeah, usually the top 25
They've
at
got some work
least.
to do on this third and long from the 40. Grabbed behind the line. It's Butler. Ran right through the defender.
Okay, so I'm experiencing the fast wide receiver thing right now.
Yeah, they're all fast.
There was a wide receiver screen. He stiffed armed my linebacker to hell and then outran everybody. It was honestly a very talented play. Was one of them named Aaron Butler?
No idea.
That's a good thing. It was honestly very disrespectful. I blocked the extra point!
He picks it up. Remember, he can take it back.
That was awesome. I've never done
And a
that.
chance to take the lead in this game goes by the boards with the fumble.
You ever block an extra point too? That was fucking crazy.
Right down in the red zone. We're in the second
I found
half
Aaron
right
Butler.
now, and
He's their slowest
they've got many
receiver.
more chances.
What the
They're
hell?
just being a little bit too greedy on that play. You need to understand when the play is
What's
over.
his
Give the defense a time.
91.
What is his break tackle? Does he show that?
I can find it. He's at 99 change of direction. If he did that.
Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah,
Break tackle? Yeah, he's got 79 break tackle.
Going up top.
No!
I feel like
Concrete!
for a receiver, it's probably pretty good.
Yeah.
Incomplete pass. He had a
Yeah, for running back,
huge
it worked.
gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20.
Oh no.
Into the
Things
pile,
are happening.
maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
4th down, and the punt team sends it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on
I'm not
this
gonna
one
tell you
as the
what I
punt
said,
bounces
but
out of
it's
bounds. So we'll see the offense on the field to
Got
start
hurt.
this drive.
No, I was celebrating
Wide
a
receiver
punt with
coming
the guy.
across in motion.
Like it bounced and he let it go
Here's the
past. It was a
handoff.
terrible punt, but it just rolled.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Back to throw, it's Owens. Finds his tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to move it through the air.
Well, this guy's going to be insane.
He'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody
Kevin
was able to
Abraham,
get
your
through.
redshirt receiver.
As they couldn't
Oh,
connect,
yeah.
it's
This guy is
2nd
going to
and 10.
be.
Yeah, he's
He's
warming up
tall
the bench
and
right now.
99 speed.
The offense showing
Yeah,
motion from
that's
the
gonna be a
tight end,
problem.
trying to get a
That'll be
read
fun.
on the D. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage.
Bro, Travion's got 20 carries and we got plenty of game left.
Here we go.
Stop it.
Third down and
He's gotta
one.
be.
Let's see what you're made of. They'll try to bully their way.
Oh!
This guy's elite. Yeah, you had a great recruiting class last year.
Last year, are you looking at Esparza?
Big moment here for the defense.
Antoine
Can you come up
Pounds.
with
Oh,
one
yeah.
more
That's
stop?
a fun name.
Got
That's the other
the
wide
lead,
receiver,
throw
right?
it in short,
Yeah, he's got
no
elite
man's land,
potential.
so you're expecting them to go for it. If you
I was
can
really
get
hoping
off the
my,
field right here, you can win this
Brian
game.
Tabor, my quarterback, had better than him. But
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field.
Yeah, that
The
kind of
last
sucks.
time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was
getting by
a
right
3 and
now.
out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive, so someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David. and get
his
this
arm
thing going.
strength is solid enough to where
Find those plays that you know you
complete
can
more
run.
passes than
Inside out,
him.
forward, backwards. Get some first downs, get some
Yeah,
plays.
95 clip bar.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake.
Jesus
And he was
Christ.
drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this
Big
quarterback.
Ums is
They've
a
been
crazy
trying
name
all
for a
game
running back.
long,
Dude, that's
different
why I
ways
went out
to
and I got
affect him. Weren't able
He's
to
not
get
even, like,
there,
he's
but
fine.
on that play,
But I
because
got
of the
him pretty
pressure,
good.
it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls into the drive.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
Uh-oh.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he
Fuck, alright, lock in,
beat
D.
on that one. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It's now second down after the short completion. They'll give it to the back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Looking downfield, it's Owens.
Oh, man.
Complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal.
Holy shit, Mike's running back is 98
The
overall.
offense will have to use
Yeah.
its first time out of the
I don't know
half.
why he's not.
Comes out throwing on first
It's because
down.
98 overall. He was a 2-star coming out and got normal death. What the hell happened?
He was a wide receiver.
Second down
And
here.
Oh.
Maybe they've got time to
Excelled
get
at
one
running,
more snap off before the 2-minute
his
warning.
ratings are good for running back.
He's looking to throw.
Holy
And
shit.
good coverage there and knock it away and deny the score. It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Mike has 4 receivers on his roster.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Good
We
fucking
have
D!
reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the
Good
essence
fucking
if this
D.
offense is going to make a
Kinda
play.
locking him right now.
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Fires to the end zone.
No way. Yeah!
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game.
Ray shot Chop, no!
Getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch
What's
of
the
bodies,
lowest
trying
speed
to stop
player
it.
you've seen in this
And that's
game?
why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense.
I'm sure there's some
because
linemen that
if you
are
do
very
try to throw the football, it's probably
Yeah, I'm
man
looking at
coverage,
Mike Center.
Probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a
He's got
spot
48
window.
speed.
It is
Good
not
guy.
easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Second down was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to
Mike's
come
got the
through
third
that gap
Tabor brother.
with bad intentions. Those
Oh, for
guys
real?
are usually
Yeah, he's a slot
245
corner.
pounds of heat-seeking missile.
He almost
His
picked
first
up
name.
the first down on
Pat.
that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Sounds cool.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass
The
game.
69 overall
I got to be able to throw
freshman.
you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can.
Ah!
Now they'll really
Beat
try to
Texas.
get this drive going. Good
35-29. It was not a cakewalk with that
First
Nice.
and 10 at the 31. Running out the clock seems to be a mere
Well, they're 91 overall. It should have been a
here as they are
cakewalk.
ready to snap it in victory formation. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they've put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
I think my scores are so much lower than like Sam's. My goal is to possess the ball
They had a little bit of struggle
and
early in the season. What do you
not
do? You
have my
respond by
defense out
putting
there
a
a
winning
lot.
streak together, gaining some
Yeah, that's kind of what I do. That's why I have no
Sometimes the good
picks,
thing
because
about
I
losing
just
games
run the
early is
ball
that you know
until I have
you're
to
not
throw.
perfect.
Yeah.
You have to
It's
come
not a
Or
bad
until they
idea.
press
bring
my
your game
good
to
red
heart
receiver.
each and every week, and that's
Yeah.
what we've seen from this
Take the
team
mental
now
note for that.
recently. They've got tremendous players, they've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
Well, you don't have to worry about it if I never get ranked.
Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm
Oh,
Reese
one
Davis,
day,
and
Ryan,
this
you'll be
has
over
been
here in the
another
good old
presentation
SEC.
of EA Sports College
I don't know
Football.
about that. Alabama sucks.
Dude, they tend to fall off in this game quickly.
Let's see. They're 2-3.
Hey, Texas 2-4 now.
Yeah, well, Texas got a tough draw. Yeah, dude, the rest of your schedule besides Alabama, though,
Not bad.
I mean, for you, it's bad.
Oh, in my mind, yeah. In my mind, I was like, oh, Alabama is good.
No, Alabama's the one bad team. You play Austin, and then 5-1 Texas A&M, and then 5-1 Ole Miss, and then 5-1 UCF.
Good golly. Good God, how do I look at my team? Team schedule. Oh, my bye's next week, and then I got Austin. Then yeah, you're right. Dude, that's crazy. You're already, what, halfway through the year almost?
Yeah.
Man, two-lane football is just some good football. You know, some hard-working boys out there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about Sam's schedule next year.
Oh, yeah, he's getting this.
This is a
getting-
cakewalk.
He's getting rocked.
Look at his next 3 games.
Cincy. There's so many teams.
Duke is bad. I beat Utah State by 50. I did, so that means Sam's gonna put like 200 on him.
I think he's shown remorse though. He stated, "I may have gone too far, and I regret doing that."
And then he put up 100 on FCS Northwest.
Oh man. But here's the thing though. He's ranked 21. Obviously, so he'll win out. Yeah. I mean, Penn State on the road. There is a world where he loses that game.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't know how he wins the Big Ten.
Oh, he doesn't. But I think he gets.
Unless
in.
all of the Big Ten only plays 2 games in
Nah,
their division,
shouldn't.
but
Let's see. Let's go to. Like USC. Oh wait, hold on. Wisconsin. Yeah, USC plays. USC's weird. Hold on. What is this USC schedule? No wonder they're fucking. Oh yeah, so the Big Ten is wrong. That's what I'll say.
yeah, like I'm at Michigan right now. Okay, well they got some weird stuff going on. Go to Michigan's schedule.
For Penn State. All right, hold up. Michigan.
And then hover over the Michigan State and the Minnesota games and tell me what the hell I'm looking at here. This is a lumberjack and a jug.
Wait, what? Which one?
Hover over Michigan State or Minnesota, and look where like the Big Ten logo would be, to the right. It's just
Oh,
a
yeah.
lumberjack.
I see that. That is very. Well, Michigan and Michigan State is like a. Wait, Michigan State's
Yeah,
a better
is it
team?
rivalries?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's like some kind of like when they play, it's some kind of
Interesting.
game symbol.
Yeah, well, the Michigan technically has 4 Big Ten games.
Let's see. Let's go to conference standings for Big Ten and see how it's looking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any of them have played.
No,
The
there's
division
0-0
games.
conference games.
Yeah, the Big Ten. I think we caused some issues.
Interesting. So he might win it then. We can figure that next year though, because at least like other people said that's an issue only in the
Yeah,
Big
I
Ten.
mean, it might just be broken now, though. I don't know if you can necessarily fix it.
Alright, I'm gonna go watch some hockey. If
Yeah, me
people
too.
get on, I'll be here.
All right.
See ya.
See ya.